Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the laws of KASHRUS of Rabbi Yamin Forest, talking about the different types of materials that we could kasher. Din kli charsano u Pyrex. Kli charsano, which is porcelain. Oy kederois emio, which is enamel. Nistapko ha-paiskim shem adinu kli cheres. The paiskim are not sure. Should we consider this like a kli cheres, like an earthenware vessel? And therefore you can't kasher them. And therefore, if it's going to cause you a financial loss to take these plates that became treif, go and ask your local Orthodox rabbi what you're supposed to do in that situation. Kli Pyrex, whose zechuch is chasinas eish. Pyrex is a type of a glass. However, nistabko behem ha-paiskim imdinu kechli zechuch is imloi. So the paiskim also over here are not sure, is this like glass or not like glass? It has different elements in it. And therefore, go and ask the local Orthodox rabbi what you're allowed to do in this case. Now, besides the different types of materials that the vessels are made out of, there's also a difference how the vessels are used. And only based on the way that it's being used will you know the way to kasher it. Like it's explained in the Torah. There's three types of kashering activities that it speaks about. There's libun, which we'll see is going to be fire. Hagala is putting the kli into boiling water, and then there's just the dipping it into the water. The main idea is the way that the iser was absorbed into the kli, into the vessel. That's the way you have to spit it out of the vessel. The way in which you're going to kasher, you'll make this kli kosher, is by kashering it in a way that it was used before. So the first one is hechsher al yedei libon. That's fire. Any vessel that was used on fire itself without any liquids or the like in between. Derech mashal, for example, shpudim shetzolin aleim basar. You have your kebab spuds that you use to stick the meat on there, and you stick them right over the fire. Your rotisserie stuff that you have, all the different things that the chicken goes on, and that part of the machinery is right over the fire. Sirei afio kedeme. What about pans that are baking pans that are going straight over the fire? The only way to kasher them is through fire. Libun, this is called libun, as it says. How do you do it? So you take the vessel that was made not kosher with fire, and you put it into the fire. Or take the vessel, put it into fiery coals, and when the kli turns red, then you know that it's heated up enough. It's only when the fire is hot enough can you remove the prohibited flavors that are inside the walls of this vessel. You don't have to do it all at once, almost impossible. You can heat up a little bit and then another part until at the end you have fired up the entire vessel. Even if you only used part of the vessel, you cannot just fire up that half. You have to actually fire up the entire kli. And the custom seems to be that after everything was heated up and it was made hot, then you're supposed to dip it into cold water to cool it off. Okay, we'll stop here today. Have a wonderful Shabbos, and we have more in the world of HaChaim Kelim, how to kasher our vessels for next week. All the best.